Hello, welcome to Aqua Does Tarot. I'm going to be doing a general reading today just to see what's going on for the month of March. I'm going to be working on some zodiac readings very soon. Just been a little bit difficult to find the time for it, but hopefully they'll be coming soon. But for now, I just wanted to do a general energy for the month of March. So, firstly, I'm going to go into the Sacred Forest Oracle deck because I'd like to get an idea of what the energies could be looking like for the month of March. So, please, Spirit, we are in the month of March now, and I would really like to know what energies will be coming from this month, and what does the collective need to know about the energies. Energies for the month of March, please, Spirit. Thank you. That was quite a few cards. We'll take the one that came face up. So, for the first card that's come out is Freedom. And that is the Eagle Spirit, number 13. Could be significant to someone here. Anything else, please, Spirit? And get more overall energy that I need to pay attention to during this reading. Thank you. Ooh, oh dear. Anything else, please? Anything else? No, I don't think so. At the bottom of the deck of this is Enlightenment with a temple. And, well, interestingly enough, that's somewhere that I went somewhere like that today. So that's interesting. Maybe there's going to be a little something in here for me as well, which is always nice. Right, okay, let's look at the other cards that came out. So we've got Purification. This card has come out for me a couple of times this week when I've been, like asking about energies for myself. So I am wondering if that has just been an overall energy that I have been feeling, and that everyone's sort of going through this. I do find that, like, when you go through these like moments of purifying yourself and cleansing yourself, it can feel quite draining. And I also feel like, I don't know if this is going to relate to any of you watching, but I feel like my body has been forced into some sort of rest, or like my brain is kind of like switched off a little bit. And I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the next card that's come out, because it is the Storm Spirit, which says chaos. So I'm wondering if that's what this is. But obviously we've got some good cards here: Freedom, Purification, Chaos. So there is a lot of that, isn't there? There's a lot of energies around the world right now that are fighting for freedom. There's just a lot of people who are stuck in such negative energies. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to go into the tarot now, just to get a little bit more of an idea about this. My previous collective reading ended up feeling quite personal for someone. However, this reading is definitely feeling a little bit more collective because there's quite a lot of different energies here. I feel like they could be all of the same energies, all a part of the same thing, but I also get a feeling that there are multiple different energies here. Purification for me is people with good hearts. How else would I describe that? Just good heart. You're pure. You're full of light and good spirit, and I think that is a very important energy that we need right now. So maybe the message here is to remain as pure as you can during the chaos in order to fight for the freedom that we are desperate for. Okay, Spirit. So, if you could give me 3 cards to start me off, let's find out what this energy is about. Why is freedom, purification, and chaos here for this collective reading? One more card, please. One more card. One more card. One more. Maybe there isn't. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. I'll take them because they've dropped out. Anything else that you would like to say? Maybe this isn't just a 3-card type of reading. No, okay. Ooh, 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. So there's going to be some heaviness in the mind. Yeah. Okay, so these came out very interestingly. Normally I would take the first one that came out and lay it like that. However, these are all kind of laying in a interesting, like that one flew out that way, that one's pointing up there, so I'm going to put that one there. Okay, I'm going to put it like this, and we will see what has come out. So, firstly, the Magician. That is a very powerful card. The Magician represents like things that are being manifested, that we have control over, things that we want to be manifested and the things that we want to make changes on. So that is a very good card to come out, especially when we've got the energy of chaos here. But hold on one momento. So, what I've just noticed, wow, is right. This could just be me, and I work by being intuitive. I'm just going to move that there because it's bugging me. There we go. So I work by being intuitive. So what I've just spotted is basically at the bottom of the Magician card is a purple pool that's kind of like turning into a like a sinkhole of energy, or like just a hole of energy, or a portal of energy. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So it's a portal of energy. And if you then look, it's actually the same colours on the cards, but just in different perspectives. So if you look on the Chaos card, I don't know how well that's actually showing up. Hopefully it's all right. So at the top, we've got we've got the colours that are in the pool coming through from the sky. So imagine it like this. So there's a higher energy from above that is manipulating stuff from up there and creating these storms. And then you can see that same purple, the blues all along here. And then you've got, it's kind of like mirrored in a way, because you've got the colours here, and then it goes to the green, and then it goes to the sort of orangey yellow, which I'm picking up on that because it is just kind of like a symmetry thing, which is interesting as well, because with the magician, you've got the infinity on his head as well. So everything's just infinite. Energy is infinite, meaning that I don't think this storm is a bad one. You know, when especially in the UK, and it's been sunny for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's really humid, and then a storm comes along and it breaks the air. So even though the storm was kind of unsettling whilst it was happening, it had its purpose for being there and it was beneficial. So that is what I'm feeling from this. Because, oh yeah, he's actually, oh, he's not, this isn't dangerous. You're not going to be able to see it very well, but like, I'm hoping you can. But like right at the bottom of like where his other hand is, he's not like raging, like I'm going to destroy this place. No. His hands are out in the light. Okay, so it's not in the darkness. His hand is being presented through light as he holds his hands over the earth with healing energy, the same as the magician is holding his hands in the same position, healing. That's very interesting. That was a very in-depth moment there. I like how that's happened. Okay, so let's see what we've got next. 7 of Cups. There are a lot of ways this month could go, especially with this chaos. There are a lot of ways, there are a lot of decisions that have to be made this month, not just globally, but personally as well. There are a lot of changes that need to be made. And I think this is connected to the freedom energy. This month could be the month where you choose to do something that may not instantly give you the freedom that you're searching for, but set you up on that path, like finding passions and careers that you really enjoy, maybe like creativity. I feel like this is a month for a lot of creativity. And so maybe, you know, when you make that choice of actually I'm going to go down the path of the thing that I really enjoy doing, it's going to create a sense of freedom of, well, it's okay that I need to earn money as long as I'm earning the money through something that I love that makes me want to wake up in the morning. Yeah, that's what I feel for that. But there's going to be lots of things presented this month, and I think it's going to come from all angles. In fact, I think that's also why the 5 of Swords could be here, because it's just going to be a bit of a headache. Like all these things that are going on globally, there is a big energy, a big powerful thing happening, and nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is. There's a huge shift, and it's kind of like suspense. Like there's just been this energy of constant suspense for months now, maybe even a couple of years, but it's just been getting like more and more like, oh God, what's going on? You know, that's how I've been feeling anyway. And I have spoken to many people who feel the same thing. And I wonder if this is the month of March. So I wonder if during the month of March is where we're gonna figure out where that feeling's coming from. I just feel like what it is a collective knowing. Like, we all have our instincts and our, trusting our instincts and our intuition. And I think if there are millions of people feeling the exact same feeling at the same time, I just think that it's intuition. Like, we know something is changing and could be happening. So I just wonder if March could be the month where, it comes to light what that is. Okay. So I believe there are only 2 cards in tarot that have the infinity symbol. And we've just had strength come out after I've just said about the energies that are coming during this month. Also, like, confirmation to me about how energy is intertwined. It's all connected. It's all of the same thing. So it's giving me that message of this energy is not separate from this energy, even though we are in 2 separate vehicles, if you want to call it, like 2 separate bodies. But the energy isn't separate from the other. Yeah. And it's just collectively, when we are aware of our light and aware of our strength and the strength that we have in each other, because the strength and the light is of one. We aren't separate, really. And that's where things change when we're able to acknowledge that. It's quite a difficult thing to wrap your head around, but it just, when you realize that we are all connected and that together, we aren't separate souls, we're all one soul. So when the soul is pieced back together, it creates a collective consciousness, not just independent, the separation of the soul that creates the independent consciousness. It's just one. That's what I'm feeling here. Like, it's just all of the same. And that is a lot of what that is a lot of what the energy is for me at the moment, like what I'm being told and realizing through my own, like, I don't really want to call it awakening. I suppose it is. I'm awakening, but it's more just like, I don't want to say it in these words because somebody else said it, but it does feel that way. Like, it's remembering where the soul has come from and where I've come from. And I think, it's up to you whether that's something that you are interested in and want to know more about. Thing is, it's also like all about timing. So I shouldn't really be inflicting this on you. But it's just the energy that's coming through, and it's just to bring awareness to it. I think it's not me being like, you must see it from this perspective. I'm just explaining what I am seeing and what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing right now. And the reason I sort of chuckled when I was talking then was because, as I was saying, the awareness and awakening and stuff, the high priestess came out, and she's got the light right in the middle of her third eye. I think maybe this was actually a little bit of a reminder for me as well, to be like, hey, you know this stuff, but maybe you need to keep it silent. Maybe not fully silent, but just not keep trying to spread it too much. I do feel it's important though. Like, we've got to get this energy back into some sort of balance, because I've been saying this for months, but it's so out of balance, and there's just unnecessary suffering because of it. And I don't know whether it's something to do with me or whatever, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand the suffering. And it just needs to stop. But obviously, it's not going to happen straight away, and I have to be, understanding of that, and just kind of trusting the process as much as possible. Okay, I don't know if there's some sort of new energy. As I was saying that as well, the trusting the process. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very intelligent energy. It's, the awareness of having to do what you can, but also step back in a way, and allow the universe to do what it needs to do, because everything will balance out in some way when it's right. And we got the Page of Wands as well, which is, we're heading in a completely new direction, and it gives me that freedom feeling again. Page of Wands it's a very freedom based card. With a circle, so things are coming full circle. There's that paintbrush as well. The paintbrush one I said earlier about being creative. This month is about being creative and manifesting, not just about the global stuff. As I said, we need to do personal work. That means, when we start to do the things that we enjoy, it opens up this thing in us that we've not had, because we might have been sort of surrendering ourselves to the systematic life and just doing the day-to-day jobs and stuff. And I think it's important to start doing the things that you really enjoy, because that is one way of, self-healing, really. It's a form of healing for yourself, but also brings joy, brings happiness, brings love, brings light. And I think that is one of the main energies here right now, is manifest the dreams and the life that you want. It's okay to do that. We shouldn't feel like enslaved during our lives. Like, it's our life. But ironically, as I've just stated, it's everyone's life. But without getting too complicated, I think, just to keep it simplified, it's about like I said, harnessing the things that you are creative in and trying to find a way to make that the way that you live your life, because that brings joy and love and light. Okay, so there's another energy coming through here. I don't think that this is connected to here, because there's a complete switch up of colors and tones. So I'm getting the feeling that there is some sort of love connection happening for someone. And interestingly enough, we've got the 3 of Wands and the 7 of the Chariot. The Chariot card, hang on, let me get that a bit closer for you. The Chariot card, that's one of my favorite cards in this deck, by the way. It's given me potentially the 7th of March is going to be a very important day in regards to something that you've been waiting for. It feels a little bit like it could be someone that you've been waiting for. But it also just feels like something that you've been waiting for. So you put the feelers out there and you've just been waiting for something to come in. I think it's gonna interesting. It's not gonna happen in the way that you think it will. You're waiting here at the water. You're in a completely different location. And you're staring out towards the water. There's a message here now coming through. Okay, so you're looking the wrong way. You need to turn around. Okay, so something about you need to turn around. You need to see something in a different perspective. So turn around, and you're going to see this energy coming in quite fast. I feel like it's going to be fast paced on the 7th of March. So maybe you're starting a career, or you're starting a business or something. I just feel like it's gonna kick off there. But if it is that you are waiting for some sort of message from someone or a love connection or something, again, the message here is that you are looking in the wrong place, and there's going to be something about the 7th of March that makes you look in a different location, or you end up going somewhere that you may have not have planned to go. But there's going to be a surprise meeting with someone. So that could be a separate message for someone. Or it could be a collective. I don't know. Maybe we're all patiently waiting for something to speed up and come to us. Another card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. So that could confirm that it's something to do with a business, like it's something to do with an offer is going to be made for you. Like I said, it's going to come from a different direction than you are expecting. The Ace of Pentacles is also, healing as well. The way that he's holding that pentacle, that earthly thing, because that's the earth energy, the pentacles. It's the physical thing. So yeah, I'm wondering if that is also like something is going to be healed soon as well. And I feel like because we've got the Ace as well, it's like it's starting from today. That thing is going to be starting to get healed as from today. Okay. The moon just dropped out. So maybe the moon this month is going to be pretty significant. Don't forget, we've got an eclipse coming up soon as well. I don't know if has it already happened? I don't know. I'm not really in the loop with that stuff. I really should be. But yeah. So there's something about the moon this month, maybe paying attention to your dreams for something. The Knight of Swords. The King of Swords has just come out again. Paying attention to your dreams. The Knight of Swords, it's like rushing to do something. The only words I'm hearing is just like, don't be in a rush. I think the energy, like something's going to happen for you at a quick speed. But Spirit here is, dreams. We were talking about something that you dream of, that you really want to do. So, the moon energy can represent dreams. So I feel like it's saying don't feel like you need to speed things up or rush anything. You don't need to do that. Because if you just kind of, the way I've laid these down as well, I've put a little gap here. So if you just, again, the Three of Wands is sat in the middle of them too. So if you just wait, yes, you were looking in the wrong direction, but that's kind of good because that means that you aren't going to suddenly decide to speed up the process, because I feel like if you speed up the process, it won't be the right timing. I feel like you've just got to wait it out. You've already done what you needed to do, whether it be in regards to a connection, you've already put the feelers out there, or, maybe have like a sense of knowing that things are going to change. And so you don't need to rush. It's just going to happen when it needs to happen. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you would like to say before I move on to the next part of the reading? The Wheel. Anything else, please, Spirit? Anything that you feel like I need to add to this message before I move on? No. Okay. Page of Cups. That could be confirming about a love connection coming in. So maybe someone here is listening to this for that. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. All I can say is that things are going to be okay. Things are going to go the way that they are meant to go. And things are going to be okay. That's one of the main things here. I just want to roll a dice to see if there is a zodiac sign that is going to be greatly impacted during the month of March. I might ask for 2 or 3. 2 or 3. 3, yeah. You want me to ask for 3 zodiacs. So the first one is... Why do I not know what that one is? Oh, gosh. What is that? Well, that's good of me, isn't it? I'm going to roll a dice, but I don't even know what that one is. Sorry. I've just literally like, nah, I can't, I can't get to my backup deck. I've just frozen. Why have I done that? I normally know what all of these are, but that one's just. What I'm going to do, I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see it, but I'm going to like hold it somewhere here. And then I'm going to put like it on the video somewhere. I genuinely don't know what that is. I think Spirit's having a laugh with me at the minute. So I know all the other ones like Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. I'm going to be here all day trying to figure out who these are. I'm sorry, my brain sometimes likes to shut off. And it's getting towards the end of the day, so I just had one of those moments. But I wonder as well, like, if that's how it's going to be for whatever sign that is as well. Like, it's going to be a bit of a blank month, like struggling with mental stuff, maybe. But we'll figure out what that is in a moment. Okay, next zodiac. So the sign of Cancer is going to be affected this month. And we do have the Chariot here and the Moon. What else, or who else will be getting affected during the month of March in regard to the messages that came out today, please, Spirit? And we have a Scorpio. I've just realised it's Pisces. It's Pisces. It's got to be Pisces because, yeah. Wow, my brain is so bad. But yes, it's Pisces because it looks a little bit like the fish, right? So all of the water signs are going to be affected during the month of March. And interestingly enough, it should have been obvious to me because we are currently in the sign of Pisces. So of course it's going to be Pisces that are affected this month. So I'm not going to edit it out what happened there because that's just who I am. Like I don't want to edit anything that I put on this channel because it's just me. And like, I feel like that's how you'll get to know me when I have my my little boo-boo moments where I've lost my mind. Okay, let's move on now. Where should we go? I feel like we should ask for significant dates. I do feel like we've already got the 7th of March as an important date, but I would like to know if Spirit has any more that will be important for this month. So just give me a couple of cards, please, Spirit, in regards to important numbers or dates for. I said a couple. I don't want to use all them. Okay. Is that 2? That's 2. Is there anything else? Because I just need to make sure with you because I don't want to. You did give me a lot before, so maybe there is a reason for that. Is there anything else, please, Spirit, that's going to be important for the month of March for the people whom this reading is for? Just one more. Okay. Number 4 at the bottom of the deck could be significant to someone watching. Okay, so these were the first two that came. Well, you know, it just gave me the numerology guidance card. There is no number on here. Get started. So what I'm maybe the words get started is significant. I don't know. I thought I took that card out of there, but I obviously didn't. I don't know. Okay, so we've got a 6. And then we've got the number 33. So maybe those are just significant numbers, or something's going to happen on the 6th, or they're just numbers to pay attention to. They say compassion and kindness, focus on humanitarian issues. Yeah, that is the overall energy really of this reading, to be honest, about, like I said, doing things that we love so we can love ourselves, spread healing, love other people, and help with this chaotic mission that's going to be occurring. And interestingly, again, we've actually got the same colours that were being shown in the Chaos card and the Magician card, the blues and then like purples. There is going to be some sort of storm happening. And I just think like spirit and energy is to remain compassionate and kind, to aid in the humanitarian issue. Also, when we had the 4 at the bottom of that deck as well, it said strength and stability. So pretty on point too, because we have the strength card somewhere amongst this chaos of a reading. That's just me. Maybe I'm the chaos. I'm joking. I do bring chaos, but not that kind of level of chaos. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the angels now, angels and spirit guides, if there are any important messages that they would like to deliver for who is watching the video and who needs to know who's around them. Anything important? Okay. Some sort of celebration or wedding, or just a union of 2 souls. So maybe there is a love connection coming along very soon. Maybe a proposal. Maybe there is a proposal coming up on the 7th of this month for somebody. Okay, that is everything. They're not giving me anything else. The bottom of the deck says life purpose. I get this. I've been getting this card a lot since I actually got this deck of cards. Basically, every time I get a reading out of these cards, it's always that card that seems to show itself to me. It's very interesting how like colours are kind of synchronizing with each other as well. Like we've got this color coming back, like the gold white light energy. Also, it's like the same guy. The one in the chaos card's got a little bit more hair, but you know, we can't all have everything. I'm only kidding. Okay, so same colors again though. We've got blessing in disguise. So what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm sure I said trust the process. trust in the heavens' protection. It's a little bit different, but it's still like trust the process and the reasons for what is going to occur this month is going to make sense towards the end of this month, or at some point in this month, things are going to just suddenly make sense. And then, as I said, the wedding card came out, which says, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power, continually breathing life into that faith and love, dearest one. So maybe I say that feels like there could be like a proposal, or you're going to meet the person that you're going to end up with, like two souls are coming together, or maybe you are actually getting married, which of course you will know if that is what's happening. So I'd love to hear it if that is what is happening on the 7th of March. What day is the 7th of March? I can't remember. Is it Friday? It's Friday, isn't it? That's always a good day to get married, on Friday. Anywho, so the final energies that I'm going to bring in, because this is an overall energy, collective as well, and because we have a very big mission coming up, and it doesn't mean that we've got to go out and, do much. We've just literally got to change our own vibrations. That's the main mission, I think. And just get through whatever it is that's going to happen this month. It's going to be difficult. The bottom, it says, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So maybe you are dealing with some sort of addiction. Oh yeah, I forgot there was wait. I think there's more than one card upturned. Oh wow. Okay. I think the star seeds, because that is who I'm talking to right now, even though I didn't state that. That would have been really helpful if I did. I think the star seeds already knew that I needed some cards for today, because they're already turned that way round, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I'm going to take them because, like I said, I don't get why that's happened. Literally took them out of the deck or out of the packet, and that was like that. I will ask if Starseeds want to tell me anything else. Is there anything else? Please, Starseed energy. That people of March. Yeah, you showed me that one already. So we had loosen our grip. So loosen your grip. Anything else, please, before I look into the next few cards? I don't think so. I think somehow they've been pre-chosen for me. Weight of the World is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's go. So we have Inner Earth, and it says, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. You're going to survive the chaos. Everything's going to be okay. We've got the Courageous Peony, and it says, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. That's where the creative thing's coming in there. Stop hiding who you are. And then we've got big picture thinking. And it says Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So, the Pleiadians are some of the most intelligent energies. And, their energy is definitely going to be impacting stuff that's happening right now. And it's very nice to get a message from them. We need all of the support of all that we can, really. Okay, so the last card that's come out says surrender to the sweetness, which is really nice. To the little things in life. Nature, the birds singing, people walking by, the sound of the rain, the smell of the air. Find a little lake somewhere and surround yourself with a body of water that's a part of nature and feel the energy of the earth within you. It says at the bottom, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So yeah, it's just, I did also say earlier as well about finding the thing that makes you happy and brings you the most joy. So there's that too. But yeah, it's just, because it's going to be like such a chaotic month, the energy is going to be a little bit much. I think the energy here, what Spirit wants you to know, is that you need to find the calm, remain pure during the storm. But I've also just had another message come through just before I close this message down. I just want to say that, water can purify things. It cleans things. So maybe, the metaphor here is actually, I think I did sort of mention this in the beginning, but the rain from the storm and the energy from that storm is going to create some sort of purification. Things are going to be cleaned. Yeah. I feel that. I think that this storm is not going to be what we think. It says here that everything's going to be okay. New beginnings, and allow it in as well, because my view on what God is just everything. And what I feel this means when saying let God in, it's let you in and allow yourself to believe that without you, this couldn't be what it is now. So it's just allowing yourself to see who you really are, and that bit of like let yourself be seen as well. Yeah, I just think that's what this is. It's The soul wants to be what it truly is. And I think it's realizing how separate it's become. It's just become too separate that it's finding it hard to make its way back. But there's been some sort of change, and it's time for the universe, the soul, the light, the source, whatever you want to call it. It's time for the soul to become aware of itself again. And through you and I, it can be so. And I feel like that is why there is so much of this energy right now, because it has to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done, but it's just like, it's like the soul or source has kind of gone to sleep a little bit, like lost access to like parts of its thinking, its curiosity. It got too curious, it got way too curious. It spread out, and now it can't find its way back. And it's the same with us as individuals. We get to a point in life where we might feel like we have lost who we are, and we're just trying to find ourselves again. And it's a struggle, and you have to face that shadow side that's been created. And I just feel like what we deal with internally is just now happening on a greater scale. The universe has become aware of the issue, and that it's struggling to wake up and find its way back to itself. And it's kind of being forced to happen. The same as if we don't deal with our issues, our brains and our minds will make us. Probably not at the best time. There's never a right time. The same as there's never going to be a right time for this thing to happen. It's never going to be a right time. So it's just going to happen when it's going to happen. And that's all I can say on it, really. But yeah, this has been an interesting reading. I'm guessing quite comical. Sorry. Yes, hopefully during the week I will be uploading some zodiac readings for you, and just getting back into it, really, because I do love it. And it's where my heart lies, you see. So I'm going to take some advice from this reading as well, and try and follow where my heart lies and connect more with what I love, and just try and spread that around for people. Like, do the thing that you love. Like, we haven't got a lot of time. We need to just enjoy it before we go home. Before the soul really does wake up, or the source really does wake up, and then we've got to go back. Make it worth it for this whole thing. It's so hard to explain it. I could get really in depth with it, but I don't think it's the time and the place, and I could be here for hours. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I hope this reading was helpful or insightful or just purely entertaining, because I don't have a brain, really. It just does what it wants. If you did enjoy this video, please like and comment. I love hearing. I'd really love to know as well, if you watch this and something does happen on the 7th of March, or that something's happening on that date, please comment. I'd love to know. It really helps me as well, because it makes me know that like it got to the person it was meant to go to. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I bet this video has been going on for ages. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I shall see you all again very soon. Goodbye.